How many of you out there remember this song?
I said, shake, rattle, and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul.
Okay. Shake, rattle, and roll. That's from the 1950s. We have our version of shake, rattle, and roll. It's called shuckling. And according to some, it finds its roots in this week's Torah portion. Shuckling. We Jews are identified with the idea of when we're davening or when we're sitting learning Torah, we shuckle. Different people shuckle in different directions, in different ways, and at different speeds. But where does that come from? Well, Talmudic sources seem to recommend standing when we daven because that'll help us concentrate. But it is said that Rabbi Akiva used to shuckle so much that he went from corner to corner during his davening. In the Middle Ages, we find an old Arab poem using shuckling as an image to describe the swaying of a camel. The Kuzari by Yehuda Halevi in the 1100s attributes shuckling to it was cold and we needed to get ourselves warm, and so we shake. Others say there was only one text for 10 people, so different people had an opportunity to look into the book at a different time. And so they shake, rattle, and roll. Where did this come from? Well, according to some, it comes from Sinai. We trembled at Sinai, and so whenever we sit and learn Torah, we tremble. But others attribute it to something else. You know, fire plays a very important role in Jewish tradition. When we make Havdalah, we light a candle. Why? Because it was on Saturday night that God gave us fire. He created the world, now he gave us fire and said, you go and create. And we use this candle and fire at so many different occasions, the menorah, the yahrzeit. And in fact, we have the statement, Ner Hashem Nishmas Adam, the soul of man is a candle unto the Lord. The soul keeps flickering. The soul keeps moving like a candle. And so in this week's Torah portion, we have a description of the sacrifices and the altar on which they were given. And it says, V'ha'esh al ha'mizbeach tukad bo lo sivkeh. An eternal flame shall burn on the altar. It shall never be extinguished. And there's this word, bo, it should never be extinguished within you. And our sages, the Zohar, takes this to mean that when we get close to Torah, we should be flickering our soul like a candle. In the words of the Zohar, the souls of Israel have been hewn from the holy lamp, as it is written, Ner Hashem Nishmas Adam, God's lamp is the soul of man. Now, once this lamp has been kindled from the heavenly Torah, the light upon it never ceases for an instant, like the flame of a wick, which is never still for an instant. So when a Jew has said one word of the Torah, a light is kindled, and he cannot keep still. but sways to and fro like the flame of the wick. And that's what we do. Do you have to do it? Well, the Ramah in the Shulchan Aruch writes, those who are meticulous are accustomed to move to and fro when they read Torah to simulate the trembling there was when the Torah was given. They do this likewise when they pray. But the Magen Avraham, the commentary on the Shulchan Aruch, writes, it all depends on one's own personal nature. If one applied himself well to his prayer by moving to and fro, he should do so. But if not, he should keep still so that he should be able to apply his heart to his prayers. Whether you do it or you think it, there's certainly room in Judaism for.
I said, shake, rattle, and roll. Well, you'll never do nothing to save your doggone